Season 3, episode, I don't know. We've had a debate, but apparently, according to my son, it's episode 28. I trust him. He's got to know. He knows. He watches the show. That's not good, because he's not old enough to be... it doesn't matter. Folks, here we are, Season 3, Episode 28, The Blue Monkey Quarantina. Yeah, we're ready to go. So, I know, Paul, what are you doing tonight? I mean, there's nothing going on this evening. Oh, but there is. And we're going to celebrate a little soccer tonight. Yeah, I know. England, Italy, whatever. I watched it. Disappointing. I'm talking about the semifinals because Denmark, that's where I'm from. Yeah, just blown a t-shirt. It doesn't matter. We were in the semis. We lost. I know. But I got a cocktail. And we're going to celebrate. And we're going to do it right now. Come on. Blue Monkey Quarantina. Only business. Monkey business. Are you ready? Let's go do this. Here we go. Yeah, let's do this. It's... Talk to me.
Yeah.
Recipes. Too early.
Up there.
Get rid of it. We're not that excited.
We are, though.
All right. Here we are. Folks, a lot going on. I know. A lot of people are like, Paul, it's amazing. Where do you always get the cocktails, the ideas? So tonight, just giving you, putting it all out there right now. Tonight, the Jalisco high tea cocktail. Why? What does that even do with anything? I'll tell you why. Because we're going to celebrate two soccer teams tonight. Two clubs, Denmark and England, played in the semifinals in the UEFA 2020 Euro Championships. So the Euro Finals 2020. So, Paul, it's 2021. Did this happen last year? No. They just postponed the whole thing. You remember, there was a thing called COVID. And then just instead of changing it to 21, it just is 2020. Just work with me, people. I don't make up the rules. It's just what happened. But Wednesday, Denmark and England played each other in the semis. And it was a hard-fought match. And I was quite excited to watch it. Sad that it ended the way it did. But I decided that I was going to find a cocktail that would celebrate both Denmark and England. Folks, I don't want to toot my own horn, but honk. I do believe I could be the greatest cocktail finder. Finder?
No, finder.
Finder?
Yes.
Finderer. I'm just screwing with you. Anyway, I can find a cocktail a bit about any occasion. And tonight, I believe I found the Danish-English cocktail connection to celebrate that match. Are you ready for it? Shelby, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Now, normally at this point in the show, because I know we have a lot of diehard fans, by that I mean two of you, but you would probably think, oh, now he's going to say a date, and we're going to start. Nope, not tonight. Tonight, we're going to do a little different. Tonight, I'm going to give you the recipe right away. Shelby, give him the recipe. There it is. Because I'm going to break down this recipe and tell you why it's tied to everything. So, the first thing, and actually this is right in the name, it's called the Jalisco High Tea Cocktail. High tea. That is England. I mean, boom, that's England, right? Now, here's what you need to know. First of all, side note, doesn't matter, but on the if you ask FIFA the world rankings, not just right now, but just in history, England normally comes in around number 5. Pretty big powerhouse. But the high tea, that's an English thing. Now, here's what I want to make sure we understand. Shelby, I'm going to really direct this to you. High tea versus afternoon tea. They are actually different. Yeah. So a lot of people think high tea, afternoon tea, they're the same things. But alas, they're not. Let me break it down to you. High tea is from the 1700s. And high tea was actually a very substantive meal. There'd be sandwiches, there'd be a little fish, some meats, a lot of food. And but it was very relaxed. And it got its name as high tea because it was actually served at a high table where they would stand around. And it was really the working class kind of a thing. And the reason it came about in the 1700s is that these workers, they didn't get what we now today like to call a lunch hour. Yeah, that wasn't a thing back then. They worked all day. And then when they got done late afternoon, they were hungry. So they would stand around a table, have tea and sandwiches. And like I said, some heavy food. It was a meal because they worked all day. Hence, high tea. Now, afternoon tea, very different. Afternoon tea, my friends, actually I can give you the date, 1830. Duchess Anna Maria, my sister's name by the way, Anna Maria Russell. And she is basically credited with creating high tea, afternoon tea. And the reason is that she would get hungry between lunch and dinner. So she started to have tea in the afternoon. And when she would have this afternoon tea, it was a lighter fare, much more sophisticated. And it would be light snacks. And it would be more formal. And, are you ready for this, Shelby? It was actually called low tea.
Oh, interesting.
And here's why. Because they sat in chairs at a low table. High tea, low tea.
Oh.
The more you know. So there's our first nod. I'll give you the second nod to England. And that is part of this drink, if you're looking at the recipe, has lemon verbena
Correct.
iced tea, which we've made. I'll talk about it later. I probably won't. I'll forget. But anyway, this also has some English ties to it. So it's a South American spice. So that has nothing to do with anything. But in the Victorian ages, in the English world, lemon verbena, pardon me, actually was very popular not only for its fragrance, but also for flavoring. And anyway, we're going to have some of that tonight. For God's sakes, Paul, that's just two of the ingredients. Let me give you the third one, because this is where it gets real. Number 3, boom, cherry herring. That is pure Danish gold. More ruby, because it's not gold in color. But this is 1818. Huh?
I forgot garnish.
Go grab it.
Keep talking.
Keep talking. I'm going to stall.
Nope, keep going.
All right, so 1818, cherry herring. Paul, how do you remember these dates? Well, actually, this one is literally right on the bottle. It won't show up, but anyway, it is. Anyway, Peter Herring from Denmark, he creates this. There's a whole story there. I've told it to you numerous times. But anyway, he got it from his, this is his wife's father-in-law, mother-in-law, who, anyway, he got the recipe, becomes a huge export. It's all over the world that it gets shipped out. It becomes one of the most popular liquors out there. And actually, it's in some great drinks like the Singapore Sling, Blood and Sand. Now, don't confuse this with maraschino. Hold on. Maraschino liqueur, Luxardo. And don't confuse it with Kirschwasser, which is, both of those are delicious. And they are both cherry flavored. Cherry origins, let me be clear. Because they used either the pits or that, but they're both clear. This is a dark ruby. And don't worry about that. Didn't see that. But anyway, this is the Danish Royal Cherry Brandy. And that's going to make this an amazing drink. Now, Paul, there's another part of this drink, Jalisco. I saw it in the title. Pretty sure that's tequila. And yeah, matter of fact, we're going top shelf over here, bringing it in. A Reposado, resting tequila, means it's aged for about a year. And yeah, so that's in there. Paul, how does this have anything to do with your Danish? It doesn't, not at all. By the way, I will say Mexico, though, typically ranked about number 3 when it comes to FIFA history world championships. That's just part of it. And it happens to be Shelby's favorite choice of beverage many nights. Mm-hmm. So if she has to put up with me watching soccer, I give her a little tequila. So in our house, it makes sense. Anyway, oh, by the way, Paul, you didn't say where Denmark was in the FIFA ranking. That's because they're not. But they just had a really good year. Anyway, for God's sakes, Paul, make the drink. I'm making it. I'm going to make it right now. Folks, here we go. So what do? A little bit of ice right here. And go with that tequila. So a Reposado. You want a Jalisco, so center of the universe for blue agave tequilas. That's what we've got right here. 2 ounces per. So there's 2, and then there's 2 for Shelby. All right. Then we'll come in. Oh yeah, let's go with the tea. So here's your lemon verbena tea. Now we made this. Shelby. Look at this. That's fresh.
Scoot over a little bit. There you go. That's it. Perfect.
Right here?
There, yeah.
So that's fresh lemon verbena from the garden, literally outside. And that's what you want to use if you have it. All you got to do is take a bunch of leaves, about 50, 2 quarts of water, throw it in, let it steep overnight. Done. Tea.
Overnight.
Or go to the store. Buy some packets in the herbal section. It's a great herbal tea. Anyway, and for God's sake, so you don't have it, just use iced tea. It doesn't matter. 2 ounces per, though, is what we want. So there's 2, and there's 2. Then we're coming in with the good stuff. Here we go. The cherry herring, 1/2 ounce per. So I'm going to go 1 ounce total. So that's a half for me, half for Shelby. We're just doing it all at once. And then you can see that. Look at that dark red ruby. Look at that thick. Oh, that's deliciousness. Then we're coming in with a 1/2 ounce simple syrup. And so 1 ounce total. And then the last part of this delicious concoction that we've created this evening is a little bit of lime. And we're going to go 1/2 ounce per, so 1 ounce total. And not enough. One more. Here we go. There it is. So there's our little bit of lime. Save that. We're coming back to garnish. And then last thing, people, they just, I don't know if they knew it or not. I don't know if you saw this, but they played in Wembley. Wembley. Mm-hmm. And they were actually able to have a full stadium. And do you know why they were able to have a full stadium? Emergency. If you didn't watch any of the matches, emergency. Sponsoring the UEFA. By the way, the UEFA 2020 finals, that's the Union of European Football Association. UEFA. Yeah, anyway, give it a sprinkle. They're on the jerseys. Just take a look. You probably missed it. And boom, there it is. Folks, coming in with the shake. Deliciousness in a glass. Here it is. Now, how do we finish it? Shelby, tell me where to get the glasses. Are they good there?
Yep.
All right. Ice them up. Oh. literally was about to say I didn't spill any, and then I just did. It doesn't matter, folks. Come on, here it is. Pour it over your ice. Oh, look at this. That is, that's deliciousness, right? Right, Joe?
Looks like
Oh, boom. There it is. Now, we got to give it a little garnish. We're going to go with two things tonight. First, a couple... Did you see that catch?
it did.
Did that make camera?
It did.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. Boom. Little lime wheel, because it's a lime wheel. It's fun. It's fantastic. And then...
Oh, wake it up.
Wake
it up.
Do we wake this too? Boom! Verbena, waking.
You wake everything up.
And look at that. Oh, into the back. Look at... Folks, I don't know if it's going to taste good, but it looks freaking delicious. How is it? I'll tell you. Hold on. Smells amazing. The tea, the lemon, it just smacks you in the face. Look. Anyway. Oh, yes. Cherry comes right through. Tequila, subtle, which we want it to be. Because this is about England. And it's about Denmark. And boom! Denmark comes out on top on this drink. I'll tell you that all night long. Deliciousness! New favorite cocktail, actually. You ready for that, Chubb? So, give you a little cheers right here. Oh, focus. Ching, boom. All right. That was pretty nice. Hold. Pause. Yes. Good stuff. Folks, subscribe right here. More over here.
There you go.
Yeah, it's over there. But anyway, so I always like to leave you with something. And I had trouble tonight. I will tell you. And I normally leave you with one thing. But I'm going to leave you with two things tonight. Both very, very positive. So, here we go. First of all, I'm going to leave you with this. TIFO. Yeah, I'm putting a TIFO out there. Now, I wasn't going to talk about TIFO, but TIFO's big, and it's got an Italian tie. And I got to give a nod late in the night to Italy because they pulled off the UEFA championship. Pulled it out of England, penalty kicks, exciting. Shelby, how exciting was it?
Very exciting.
Very exciting. You heard her say it here first. Very exciting. Anyway, a TIFO, if you don't know what that is, so if you're ever at a soccer match and you see these huge displays, anywhere from everybody holds up a sign and in the stadium colors, or these huge banners that come up, that might be three-dimensional, that's a TIFO. And it comes from the Italian word tifosi. And tifosi actually translates into those infected by typhus. And the story goes that if you're infected by typhus, you become delirious. And anyway, so this whole typhu is supporter groups. And they build these huge, just amazing banners. We were just at the FCC crew match, Hell is Real. And it was the largest three-dimensional typhu they've ever had. It was amazing. But it just shows the state of excitement and all that. It's amazing. Anyway, that's my shout out because that has some Italian tie. Boom, Italy, I've taken care of you. You're done. But I got to end tonight with a positive, and it's going to be from Denmark. Because I'm a Great Dane, and I love my Danes. If you didn't see it, and I'm sure many of you heard of it, but Christian Eriksen actually during the UEFA not the finals, but the quarterfinals, he actually had a heart attack on the field against Finland. He went down. Very scary. I still play a little soccer, so my kids were like, you got to stop. I'm like, did you see this guy? He was fine. He's good. It's the Danes. We're Vikings. We're strong. We can overcome anything. But anyway, so what was amazing about this are two things. One, first of all, Christian Eriksen is fine. He actually just got out of the hospital. He had to have surgery. They had put a defibrillator in, but he's good. He's out. Thumbs up. Awesome. But there's somebody else on that team. And I'll tell you what, if you're ever looking for somebody to sit there and say, wow, that is a soccer player, that is an athlete, that is a leader, whatever.
Role model.
Role model. Yes. Simon Kjær. So Simon Kjær is the captain of the Danish national team. And when that happened, he did a few things. One, he first of all, he got the whole team. He's the one who coordinated this circle so that you couldn't see in, so he blocked all the cameras. Amazing leadership. Then he conducted CPR to basically help save his life. And then when they were taking Christian off of the field, he went and talked to Christian's wife to console her and say he's fine, he's going to be okay. Folks, that's amazing stuff. And I'll tell you what, if you don't, I don't care what you watch, what you do, but there's some positive stuff out there. And to the Danes out there, I know we only made it to the semis, but my God, we made it to the semis. Right here, Shelbs, bringing it in, coming around. Hold on. Cheers. Folks. Love you. Thanks for joining tonight. Is that not good?
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very tea.
Folks, love you. Thanks for watching the show. Another great episode. We'll see you next Sunday, 7:30, same time. Thanks for watching Quarantine Cocktail Show. Subscribe, all that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Recipe, blah, blah. There we go. Are we out?
You're out.
Love you. We're out.